Hello, friends. Glenda Mollett here. Welcome to my craft room. It is Monday, February the 3rd, and today we are creating with the Delightful Wishes bundle. I'm just going to head over to Facebook. Ooh, looks like I'm live. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, I'm going to send it over to my VIP group. There we are. All right. So, hello and welcome to my craft room. It is a snowy day here in Port Alberni. We have not been getting winter, but Mother Nature has visited with winter with a vengeance the past 2 days. Lots of snow, icy roads, cold. I'm in my woolly sweater. And today it is another snowy day. Not snowing at the moment. It has been snowing, and the roads are icy and atrocious. So I may not be going anywhere today, even though I had planned a trip to the post office to mail off the Creative Escape boxes for our virtual stampers. It's an exciting day. So let's flip you around. Tomorrow, before I go, tomorrow's a big day. There is new kits coming. There's new products being added to the celebration offering for free at $75 and $150. And if you're a demonstrator, then we get some new online exclusive products that we get to pre-order for a month. Good morning, Jackie. So it's going to be a banner day. Now, I say tomorrow because it's February the 4th is when all this is happening, but it's actually at midnight between the 3rd and the 4th. So if you live in the Pacific time zone like I do, 11 p.m. tonight, everybody will be heading to their computers to see what's new and exciting. I can't wait. Yay. Stamping Up got busy this morning and shipped all the rest of my orders. So it's coming. It's happening now. We just have to have the weather so the roads aren't bad. Let me flip you around and I'll show you the card. Now, I got this card in a swap from my friend and silver sister, Tamara Bertram. Hello, Susan, and you will be online at 11 p.m. Good. Yeah, me too. And I'm going to take this card and do a couple of changes to it, and we will see what happens. This uses the Delightful Wishes bundle, and you can see the stamp. Now, this is a two-step stamping, which means there's two pieces to make the stamp look like that. And then the third, it's actually three-step because then you add the leaves in. And holy man, it can be tough trying to line those up. I get it. So I'm going to show you a couple of tips and tricks this morning on how to get those lined up and how to do it if you don't want to line it up with the stem. I find that's the difficult part, but we're going to do a different thing. So I'm going to take this card, change a few things and make it my own, and we will have fun creating. And there's the inside and the envelope. So how was everybody's weekend? I had a good weekend. It was an in my craft room because it's snowing and I don't want to go anywhere weekend. I got a lot of stuff done. Some fancy folds and some not fancy folds and class cards. And oh, it was so much fun. Okay, so today I'm using Pecan Pie, Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly, and Old Olive. Wink of Stella, of course, because, it's Wink of Stella. And the Delightful Wishes stamp set. Now, Tamara did not use the bundle for this one. It's just the stamp set, but I'm going to use the dies for the flowers to show you a way you don't have to line the flowers up with the stem. Then she used the eyelet embossing folder, and I'm going to use the Starstruck one, which is free right now during celebration with a minimum $75 order in Canada. Hello, Wendy. And then Tamara used the Spotlight on Nature dies, and it's this biggest one that has the dots and dashes in it. And I'm just noticing that I didn't clean my die, so I got to do that. And she finished it off with opal rounds. No, actually, she didn't. I don't think she put embellishments on here. Now, I could be wrong, but these have the opal rounds on them, and I'm going to be using them. They come in Night of Navy, Daffodil Delight, and White. Okay, so I was playing around last night a bit. Could be yellow forsythia bloom blossoms or cherry blossoms in pink. Oh, Jackie, yes. Forsythia. That's the very first ray of sunshine that blooms in my area right after the tulip, the daffodil, no, crocuses, hyacinths, daffodils, tulips, forsythia. That's the way it goes. And oh my, we have a forsythia bush that's between us and our neighbor, and it is beautiful in the spring. And cherry blossoms, yes, it could. I love your ideas. Thanks, Jackie. So here's what I did last night, trying to figure out how to line these little images up. Now, it is possible to do it. And I'm going to show you how to do it. And I'm also going to show you if you don't want to line them up with the stem, then you don't have to. And you don't have to do the double stamping either. You can just do them all the dark yellow. That's fine. Don't panic. It's not life-threatening. As I keep telling myself, it's cardstock. It's not life-threatening. It could be worse. Okay. Now, while I'm here, I'm just going to poke these out. So if you are here and you're watching, comment, say hi. Let us know where you're from. Let us know how your weekend was. There we go. I was playing with the Adventure Together bundle this weekend, and I made a couple of really cute cards that I will be showing in February how to make. Yeah. Pretty. Nope, not pretty. Fun. Well, it's pretty, but it's really fun. Okay, so I've got a card base, the usual 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25 and folded in half. 5.25 by 4 for the inside, and the front is 5 by 3.75. This piece is 3.5 by 3.5 for the circle, and then a piece that is 1/2 an inch by something. I don't know. It's like 3.5 or 4 inches. Now she did a bow in linen thread. I made one, but I'm going to show you how to make a bow using the Daffodil Delight ribbon, and then 3 pieces of designer paper. Now, you can see that she made the one in the middle longer. I didn't want to do that because these are 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. And I didn't want to make this one 4.25 or 4 1/8 because that means that I couldn't get the get 3 slices out of a 3/4 inch piece. So I'm going to show you how to make that one longer without having the designer paper longer. Okay. Now, first thing I'm going to do is let's play. I only got this small piece of white out, but I'm going to go grab some extra white. So we can play and do some lining up. Let's get a bigger piece. Let's just grab that one. Okay, got extra cardstock. Now, the biggest thing when you are trying to line up these 2-step stamping things, Susan is in rainy Sacramento, California. We haven't had winter either until a few days ago. Been making Valentine cards for a local owned coffee shop. They stock my cards. That's awesome, Susan. Wow. Good for you. Okay, so the secret when you're doing 2-step stamping is always start with the darkest and end up with the lightest. So I'm going to start with the stem, and I'm going to do it on here so I can show you how to do this. So stamp the stem first. I got ink on there. Oh well, my jacket's black, right? Stamp the stem first, and that's in pecan pie. Then I'm going to stamp the next darkest color, which is Daffodil Delight. Now I know that Old Olive is darker, but you can't do the leaves until you get the flowers done. But Daffodil Delight is darker than Lemon Lolly. So the first thing I do is take my stamp and do this with it, so I know which way is going to be up. So this tells me that that is up and that is up. Or you can also look at this one right here. There's a little, I don't know if you can get that. There's a little squiggly line right there that tells me, in my mind, that that's the top. Oh my God. Every time I go live, somebody messages me. Really, people? There we are. So I'm going to ink that up in Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to line up that squiggly line with the top of the stem. And I'm holding it about 1/4 of an inch above. And then, oops, that's the wrong squiggly line. No wonder it wasn't working. And then this one over here will line up with that. And if you get the 2 points lined up, you don't really have to worry about the rest of it because it will fall into place. But then down here, right there, I'm lining it up with that one. So 3 points. And I'm just making sure that everything is lined up before I stamp. And I'm also looking at where these are, because there's a void in that stamp and they have to fit in that void. So right here. And then this one, that also goes on the end of a stem. So I've got the squiggly lines lined up at the top. Ooh, my pokey tool's got adhesive on it. Then I've got this one lined up there. That one is lined up there. These two made it into the void, and this is going to be in a void. This one lines up as well, but I don't look at it because it's a little bit misconceiving because of its shape. So tell me, do you guys like two-step stamping? Do you find it hard to line things up? Now I have my Lemon Lolly, and before I ink it up, I'm going to put my stamp on here like this, so I know what points to pay attention to. Now let me lift it up so you can see. So I want to pay attention to that right there, and I want to pay attention to that one and this one, and then that right there, just to make sure I've got all those dark yellow areas covered. Okay, so now ink with Lemon Lolly. I tried doing Lemon Lolly first. Doesn't work because you can't see Lemon Lolly through this stamp when you get it inked up with Daffodil Delight. Okay, so now I'm still holding it about 1/4 of an inch above, lining up all those dark yellow lines on my Lemon Lolly where I want them. And there we go. And you can see that I got it lined up pretty good. And then if you go to your dies, there is not a die that cuts out the stem in that. This die cuts out the flowers, but it doesn't cut out the stem. But you have a die for the stem. And then there's a whole bunch of other ones that we'll deal with later. So that's what Tamara did on here. Now, if you don't want to have to worry about lining up with the stem, okay, you can. Good morning, Diana. Thank you. Hi, Nadine. Okay, so now I'm just going to stamp. I'm just going to stamp the flowers, and then I'm going to die cut them, and we'll pop them up over top of that. So same procedure. I'm not going to do the stem though. So I'm stamping with Daffodil Delight. I have my little squiggly at the top. Now I don't have to worry about it lining up on that stem. It's okay, Nadine. Better late than never. You're only late if I'm done. Okay, now I'm going to take the lemon lolly one and I'm going to line it up with the squiggle at the top and then all the other pieces along the bottom. There we are. Now you hope it's lined up properly. Yep. So now we have that. So now, oh, I never showed you the leaves. Let me go back and do that. So then I'm going to take my die. I'll line it up. Oh, and Jackie, I'm still got that pink in my head for the apple blossoms. I'm going to have to try that. That was a good idea. Good idea, my friend. And this is why we do this, right? This is why we chit chat and share things with each other, because not one person has all the answers, right? And if you missed what Jackie said, she said it could be forsythia. Doesn't have to be, I don't know that might just be forsythia, but if you do it in pink, it can be apple blossoms. Okay, so now I'm going to add the green. So I'm going to pay attention to that spot and this spot and that spot there, just to kind of line them up. So first I'm going to do a dry run, just so I know where to aim and what angle to put it at. So that's about where I want it. Ink it up with Old Olive. And once again, hovering until I get things all lined up. And there we go. So there's the leaves on there. Now, like I said, there's not a die that cuts that out, but that's okay because we're not doing that, right? Okay, now I'm going to run that through the machine, but at the same time, I'm going to cut out my circle and then we'll stamp the stem and maybe the leaves too. We'll see how that goes. That one. There are dies that you can do the leaves, but not the little leaves. It's bigger leaves. Okay. I die away so I don't lose it. Now I'm also at the same time, before I get carried away here, I'm going to take my 5 by 3 3/4 inch piece and I'm going to, nope, not an eyelet. I wasn't going to do Starburst or Starstruck. So I'm going to use Starstruck and I'm going to emboss it with Starstruck. So now I got the hiccups. Oh my gosh. Starstruck. Now this is free during celebration and it is one of our, excuse me, let me take a drink. Maybe it'll help. Good Lord. This is one of the thin ones. So it's a bit different with the the sandwich for this. You need a plate 1. Don't judge my cutting plates. Plate 3, your embossing folder, and then another plate 3. See, I do use new ones every once in a while. That bottom one's been around a while, and I've kind of grown accustomed to it. Okay. There's that. Did anybody get this embossing folder from Celebration? What would you feel if we put a layer of lemon lolly in behind that? Why judge? Mine looks like that. Yeah. I hear you. Okay. So I'm going to take, let me know if I should, uh-oh, I lost a flower. Where did it go? If I should put a layer in behind that. We lost flowers. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Did it go on the floor? Is it hiding under something? Oh, Lord, what did you do with my flower? That's what happens when I have big floppy sleeves. Does anybody see what happened to that flower? Okay. I will get lemon lolly. Oh, so pretty. I love this color. Okay, I'm going to cut it. Hang on. Yeah, flower's still missing. Okay. So it's going to be that and that. So I cut it so that there's a big 1/4 inch, or should I make it the little one? Little frame or big frame? And while you're deciding that, I'm going to stamp the stem. Get out my pecan pie. Check your cutting plate. Check my cutting plate. Yeah, I just used my cutting plate to emboss. Not there. Not there. Good idea, but not there. I don't understand. Big frame. Big frame. Okay. Put the stem on there. Every time I ink this stem up, I get ink on there. Put the stem on. Now, see if I can line up my olive. Hello, Nancy. I have a small plastic stack storage as dishes I used to put small pieces and bows in until needed. Saves a lot. Yeah, that would have been smart, wouldn't it? I don't understand where these things go, honest to gosh. I'm doing the check my body thing. Let's see. Let me stand up. Nope. May end up with one less flower on here. Or I'll just stamp another one. Or I'll just die cut because I got the other ones. I could die cut them. Okay, so now I'm going to pay attention to my placement because I don't have the flowers to judge it by. So that one is going to be just up above, which means that that one's going to be there. So we'll just stamp right there. Might be down a bit low, but that's okay. Okay, let's figure out which flower it is I'm missing. So this one, this flower goes, that goes there, that goes there. This one is that. No. Oops. That's that one. And we know this one's up here. And this one. This one. That one. Okay, so it's this one that I'm missing. That one's going to go like that, I think. Okay. I can hear kids screaming outside. They must be tobogganing down our hill. Schools are closed today because of the snow and the ice. So neighborhood kids like to go down the hill, toboggan or slide down. They used to call it tobogganing. They don't call it tobogganing anymore. Sliding down the hill outside. And it scares me to death because people use that road all the time. And when they whip around that bottom corner, they're not paying attention to children, looking for children on the road. Okay, there we go. Now, she also popped this up. So let's pop this up. Gotta love dimensionals. Okay, so we have, and I'm trying to be careful not to drag my sleeve over that. We have that and this, and then that's going to be there. And we'll pop these on and stick them on. So this is going to go this way. That lines up with that. And this is up the top. Oops. So I guess this is called Case the Creator by doing this. I lost another one, but that one I found. Okay, which one is this now? Which one is this? Where's my sample that's not covered up? That's that one. That one's going to go on there. Like that. And this is the bottom one. And it's going to go there like that. Now I do have this one that I can quickly die cut. Because I don't know where that one is. But I have numerous ones of these, so I just have to cut that flower right there. Oops. I moved it. Okay, let's just cut that out so I have the one that's missing. And then, you know what? That other one's going to show up. All right. Dimensional. And that's going to go right here. Oh, I didn't get that one angled properly. Let me just redo this one. It's got to go more this way because I have to fit this one in here. And when I die cut that, it cut out a bit of the stem, so it was easy to figure out where to line it up. Ha! Okay. We will get this layer on. And we'll get it onto the lemon lolly. Like that. Okay, something is crooked. Oh man, hang on. That one was cut very crooked. Sometimes I don't mind if it's a little bit crooked, but that one was beyond acceptable limits. Okay, here we go. So anybody got plans for the day? What are you planning on doing? Are you crafty? You got stuff to do? Oh, I haven't put the designer paper on yet. Oops. Okay, I'm going to get my 3 strips of designer paper, and they're going to go on here like this. Now, they are all the same length. Are they the same length as Tamara's? Yes, they are. So to make this one bigger without cutting a bigger strip, just hack it in half. And then you can do this. And you never see that big void in the middle there like that. So when you're dealing with 3 things, oh, I love the yellow check on the other side. That was pretty. Maybe I should have gone with that one. Too late. I put adhesive on here now. Okay, so when you're dealing with 3 things, you put the outside ones on first. Oops, go down a little bit. Put the outside ones on first, and then you put the middle one on because it's easier to line up and get them centered when you do that. And this one will go about the same area. Now, I'm just going to get rid of those. I have to hold it up, see if they're straight. This one is not. This one needs to come over a little bit. Okay. I know. Talk about being anal, but look at that. It's not straight, and I didn't think it was. So I'm going to pull that up. I love this ruler. This ruler and I are very happy together. When you're OCD, it's nice to have a ruler that helps you line things up. So I've just put it at the 1/2 inch mark here and 1/2 and 1/2. I'll do the same thing to this one to see. This one's a little on the crooked side too. 1/2 inch up, 1/2 inch in, 1/2 inch down. There we go. And now we're going to do the brown one. Is anybody else OCD like that and have to have things straight and lined up? Or is it just me? Now this one's going to go down below, and I'm kind of centering it in between the 2. Already been to physical therapy, now I'm going to finish my Valentine's cards. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was another thing I wanted to do today, was mail my northern grandchildren's Valentine's Day things to them. Yep, may not happen today, but that's okay. I don't want to risk my life just because I have to go to the post office. People will understand. There we go. Now, when I put this on, see, you don't even see that hole in there. And we haven't dealt with the sentiment yet. That'll be next, and the bow. Hello, Bonita from snowy Wisconsin. Thank you for joining us. Okay, let's do it this way. Put it at a really good angle here. There we are. Now, there's the bow that Tamara did, but I'm going to do a bow with this Daffodil Delight satin ribbon. I can find the end. There it is. Susan, yes, I totally understand OCD. I'm the same way. I have everything straight and cut evenly. Yep. Nadine is out to breakfast, to the mall, shopping, going for a walk, and then craft. Oh my God, Nadine, you're going to be busy today. I'm wondering if like a triple bow. Let's see if I can make a triple bow work. I can still hear those kids out there. How cool is that? Okay, so I went around 3 times. I'm not going to tighten this up too tight because I want to be able to take it off and look and see if I want a triple bow or if I want a single bow. Okay, I need your help. Linen thread, triple bow, or single bow. So that's the triple bow. Now I'm going to undo this. And we'll do a single bow. I'm not sure I like that triple bow. Or a single bow. I like the single bow. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, right. You forget time change. I'm thinking a single bow. Not the twine. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What if we did the twine and the single bow together at the same time? Let me see if I can untie this. The only thing about tying knots with this bow tire is trying to get them undone. Doesn't always work. Come on. It's coming. It's coming. You guys don't have anything to do for the rest of your day, right? You don't mind hanging around while I untie a bow? There we are. And I'm going to untie this one. Single bow, single bow. Yes, single bow. I agree. But I'm thinking single bow with twine in it. Those kids are, I wish you could hear them. They are having so much fun out there. And I love when there's snow on the ground, how things are, they're quiet. And so you can hear things like kids laughing and people talking, and you can hear it better. Kind of echoes off of the snow. Well, do you like the double bow? We're going to go with it. But I got that twisted. I don't like it when that twists. So you tired of watching yet? Me struggle with the bow? Is this long enough to fold it in half? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, let's make the bow smaller. The next step is going to be go and grab some more twine. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay, just do a bow, Mullet. Just do a bow. Do a bow and get it over with. Put us out of our misery. There we go. Children's laughter is the best. I agree, Nadine. Susan never lived where it snows, but looks so peaceful when it's falling. Love to hear you talk about it. Yeah, I've lived in a lot of snowy areas in my life. We lived in northern British Columbia for a lot of years. And up there, one place we lived, we got 17 feet of snow one year, and half of it fell in February. And there was like 6 or 7 feet of snow on the ground. It got to the point where hubby had to go out and shovel our windows out because we couldn't see out our windows, and to allow the um, the snow to fall off the house the rest of the way. Okay, so now this sticking out like that is driving me crazy. Where's my phone folder? Let's see if we can make this a little, it's a little straight out there. There we go. Okay, we need a glue dot. Now, sentiment. Do I want to do a sentiment like that and have it like this or up here? Or do we want to go with, where's the stamp set? We could put a different sentiment on there, or I know what we can do. We can stamp the happy birthday and cut it. That's what we'll do. Okay, glue dot. Grab one of our glue dots with my pokey tool and roll it into a tube. Put it on the back of our bow. And then we'll put that right there like that. And now the sentiment says, you a happy birthday, because it's supposed to go with wishing. We're not using wishing today. We're just using happy birthday. So Tamara did it in pecan pie. So we'll stamp the whole thing, and then I'm just going to cut the happy and the birthday out. And we'll use just the happy and the birthday up in our corner. That, and then just slice it there. Get some dimensionals. Well, I wonder if hubby's going to be plowing today. We have, he has a quad that has a plow on the front because we have a huge driveway. In the first year we were here, we shoveled that driveway. Holy man, I tell you, takes a long time. There we go. Now, put the birthday there. Am I going to put the happy there? No. Am I going to put the happy in the middle? Maybe. I'm going to put it off there. Yep, that's what we'll do. Okay, so birthday. Let me just put it on my pokey tool so I can get it straight here. Birthday there. And then we're almost done. We just have the inside in the envelope to do. How are we doing for time? Ooh, still got 15 minutes. Now move it over a little bit. That one's not straight. There we are. Winkostella, because, you know, it's Winkostella. Couple of spots on the flowers. Go. And finish it off with the opal rounds. And let's see. Yep, right there. And over there. And let's put one of the white ones because they're really iridescent and they're gorgeous. So there's our redone card. And I'm just going to, I don't like the tails that long. I'm going to cut the tails down so that they just go to the edge of the circle. That's better. Okay, now inside an envelope. Now Tamara used that same stamp, but I'm thinking we should use the single one. So I just have to take some stamps off here because I didn't get extra blocks. Okay, now before I do this one is very difficult to line up. I'm thinking it goes out there. Nope. I haven't played with this one yet. So it might just be totally different. Okay. That and that. No. Daffodil Delight. Let's get stuff out of my way here. Still the same orientation. I'm not changing orientation. I do have to get my stamping paper though. Okay, there's the, where did I put my inside piece? Some days. And one upside down on the top. Okay, lemon lolly. Now I have not changed the orientation, so hopefully this is going to work. And if it doesn't, then we're just going to go with the fact that this is artistic license, right? And we're not going to worry about it lining up. Okay, don't like that, because that I needed to worry about lining that up. And one up at the top. It's a good thing lemon lolly is nice and light. You could leave it like this too. You don't have to worry about lining it up. Leave it unlined. Anybody got any tips on lining this stamp up? That's good enough. Okay, now we're going to put our inside in and then we're done. So what do you think about our reconstruction of Tamara's card? Do you like the original one or do you like my version? I know the original one doesn't have as many steps on it. It's a little bit easier to do. A or B? Which one do you like better? I like them both. I would have liked to put the check underneath that, the yellow check, though. Nadine likes both. Yes. Oh, shoot. I have draws to do this morning. I keep forgetting that I do my draws on Monday morning now. So I have the Share It Saturday draw ready to go, but I'm also giving away $100 shopping spree today. So let me just flip this around. Hello. I could take my phone down. And I didn't set up the wheel for the shopping spree, so I just have to do that while you're. Jackie likes B, Susan likes both, but likes the satin ribbon better. They're both nice. Diana says they're both nice, but I do like extra dimension on the second one. I agree with everyone. Okay, now this one. Hang on, I just have to copy and paste into a new window. I'm going to open up my wheel of names, and that's set up for the Share It Saturday. Now I have to do that. There we are. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I got my list out so I can write down who the winners are. So I have the Share It Saturday for January the 25th to do, and I have Share It Saturday or $100 shopping spree. So if you place an order with me that is $60 or more, then you get one of the spots on my draw board. And when all the spots on the draw board are filled, I draw for $100 shopping spree. Now you have to be Canadian. Well, you have to be Canadian because you have to be able to place an order with me, right? That's the only restriction. That, and you have to place an order to get on it. Benita says I like them both, but B. Is the ribbon back? I haven't checked. Yes, Nadine, the ribbon is back. Wendy says she likes B. Okay, so let's go over here. Hang on. Gotta do that. Gotta go here. Gotta go there. There. Okay, so there we are. Look at all the entries we had for Share It Saturday for January the 25th. Amazing! Delete that, delete the row, hit shuffle, and the winner for Share It Saturday for January the 25th, that's my anniversary, September 25th, is Rhonda. Rhonda's number 3 card. Now, Rhonda got a little carried away. She had 11 cards in there. Woohoo! Congratulations, Wanda. Yes, Wendy, you did an order and your name was on there. See, all the BOGO people got on there. Okay, now we'll go to the other one. So here's the $100 shopping spree. Going to delete that. As long as your order was over $60, you got on there. Shuffle once, shuffle twice, and go. And the winner of the $100 shopping spree is Diana. Congratulations, Diana T. You are the winner of a $100 shopping spree, and I will be in touch soon. There we go. Yay! I love giving things away. Congratulations to our winners, Rhonda and Diana. I thank you very much for entering the Share It Saturday and for placing your order so that you got on my draw board. And the next draw board has already started. It's up and running and doing well. You're very welcome, Diana. So how this works is you place an order, the $100 comes off of the bottom after the shipping and taxes are added. So Diana, start shopping. I'll be in touch. If you have enjoyed my video today, please hit those emojis. And if you're watching on YouTube, then over there, hit that subscribe button. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow night at 7:30 with another great card. Thanks for all the help today getting our Case the Creator card done. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon in my craft room. Snap and smiles. Bye for now.